We were so restricted by what my back was going to let me do. We just didn't plan big vacations, and we certainly would have never planned a hiking trip in Colorado. Our longest hike was about 6.5 hours. We got up above the tree line. And I remember when we were coming back, I had no back pain. If you had told me a year ago I was going to go on a 2-week hiking trip, I would have just been like, yeah, that's not happening. I can't go on a 2-mile walk. I feel so empowered. I realized that I can do way harder things than I thought I could do. I had, what I'll just say so that everyone can see is I had this very prominent drop in my shoulders, like significant. And what was crazy is that chiropractors never acknowledged it. It was never addressed. It was never like, what's causing this? The before and after is like someone who was trapped in a body that just didn't know how to do anything better. And my after picture, it's like someone who is free. I feel like a bird coming out of a cage. I feel like I was bound in chains before.
Did you have any hesitations about joining the Reshape Method?
I wasn't really sure, but after I met with you and you had me do some movements, and it was just like how, I don't know how you could be in a different place than I am and watch me on Zoom and just so immediately address what's going on. I was like, I was sold. It's not just moving this way and making it look like that. It's really getting the right muscle to activate when you're doing that. If I had hesitated, if I had been like, oh, this is going to be like other things that I've tried, where would I be? I would be exactly where I was a year ago, which was it was a really low, sad place. I went hiking for 2 weeks in Colorado, and I'm like, maybe that's not impressive to some people, but I'm like, it's like hard. I want to cry because when I think about where I was a year ago, it was a really bad place. I had gotten to where I would not move, and I was scared to do anything. And now I feel like I can do anything.